Lovelies, welcome back to my channel where we are constantly healing, growing, and glowing. I'm Angel.lenise, your divine feminine coach, here to guide you on your journey as you step into that more soft, more divine version of you. So if you're into that, let's get into this video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad for y'all to be tuning in into another divine feminine healing series episode. Okay, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more divine feminine healing content, and send these messages to other divine feminines who are in healing so we can help build this soul tribe. Divine feminine, today is going to be a very quick video because it's not necessarily a channeled message, but I wanted to make this video, so I had it saved in my notes to talk about a little bit later. But y'all, I actually ordered a microphone and I don't have it. It just hit me like, girl, where is your microphone? But yes, I invested in a microphone for my channel so y'all can hear me a little bit better while I'm sitting in the car and stuff like that. But anyways, to go ahead and get into this video, I feel like now is the time that we are stepping out of survival mode, okay? And survival mode is like you doing just enough to get you by every single day, okay? And this collective, this divine feminine collective specifically, I feel like you have been surviving and not thriving necessarily. And here's a butterfly. As soon as I'm talking about this, it's, you know, just this huge energetic bubble of transformation I feel that's going by and like sucking up the divine feminines who are ready to quantum leap into their brand new chapter. Okay, I feel like a lot of y'all have been manifesting vacations. My palm tree right here in my yard is just giving me the vacation vibes, going to the beach, being by the water, like Florida, California, all of these, like, you know, just trips where you go to relax, okay, to kind of have like a reset. I feel like a lot of y'all are about to do that. You're about to go on vacation, and when you go on this vacation, okay, one of the main things I want you to do, especially if you're into like manifestation, root work, and all of that stuff, is to, when you're at the water and, you know, you're just looking over the beach or whatever, say those words of affirmation to yourself while you're at the beach, while you're looking over the water, because what that is doing is just energetically cleansing you, right, of all the BS, all the crap that traveled with you on your way to this destination. You're cleansing it out, so when you leave, you'll almost feel cleansed and, you know, detox just energetically, okay? Even if you want to like sit down and just put your feet in the water, and if you don't want to say the affirmations out loud, say them in your head, okay? This butterfly, oh my goodness. Say them in your head to yourself. I release what no longer serves me. I receive with open arms. It's easy for me to receive, okay? And again, that's also going to detox you and cleanse you of all that BS that came with you to this destination. So when you go back, you feel a little bit lighter and renewed, all right? But there is a divine feminine out there, whoever you are about to receive this big old manifestation packet. Okay, you could have been wondering, like, where is it? Where is my next big break? When is it my turn? And God and your angels are telling you, like, we hear you. We hear you. It's had to take a little bit longer because this is a bigger blessing. It's bigger than what you're even asking for, but it's coming. Okay, it's time to step out of survival mode and into this mode where you're thriving, where you're living, where you're in your purpose, okay, where you're reaping reaping the rewards of your success. And you deserve this. You've been through so much when it comes to having to learn the hard way, having to, again, like I talk about in my other videos, like cut off friendships, cut off relationships, cut off family ties and things like that that were no longer serving you, or that you felt were kind of weighing you down. And as a reward for doing that, here comes your manifestation packet, okay, that's taking you out of survival and putting you in this thriving energy where you feel good to wake up every single day because you're doing something you love, okay? And if you're wanting to go ahead and prep for that, go ahead and start waking up in gratitude. Write in that journal, what are you grateful for? If it was one thing you could be grateful for today, what would it be? Even though things don't necessarily look how you expect them to, because what God favors is the gratefulness. Okay, even after your blessings and your manifestations come in, how are you acting? All right, are you still giving to people who are in need? Are you still being a good, generous, humble person? Are you still spreading divine light and love? Are you still understanding that you are still healing? You are still on this journey. You don't know everything. You don't have all the answers, but you're open-minded. You're willing to learn. You're willing to hear others, okay? Spreading positivity, spreading love. Those are the things that God favors in people who are trying to manifest this next chapter, okay? And mind you, I know people say all the time, the fastest God can, as fast as he can put something into your path and you can gain from that, he can take it away as quick as fast, okay? So make sure that after this glow up, after you receive this blessing, you remain humble. All right. And I know that's kind of like cliche or like, easier said than done, but that's what's a part of the spiritual journey. You coming home within self. So no matter what happens, no matter if you go left, right, up, down, you can always come back home to yourself. And that's that humbleness, okay? That's that part where okay, like I need to scale it down a bit and come back to who I truly am. And what's so special about the spiritual journey is that it's always there for you, no matter what. You can literally say, you know what, I don't want to be spiritual anymore. I want to go do whatever. And your spiritual home, where you come from, is still always going to be there for you, waiting on you, because you're meant to branch out. You're meant to experience. You're not meant to stay in a box. You're not meant to be shallow. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine that is just ready to break free. Okay, I'm just seeing somebody standing on the tip of a boat with their arms out and like hair flowing in the wind and head up. Like you're ready to break free. You're ready for this quantum leap, and you are so deserving of this. You are so deserving of this thriving life, this thriving mode where you're just naturally energetic. You just naturally want to hop up and go, okay? So that's what God is saying. Like, I'm taking you out of survival and I'm putting you in a thriving energy. I'm going to surround you with like-minded people who are also stepping out of survival and being put in a thriving energy. Or I'm surrounding you with people who have already been there and done that. Okay, so you can have the right support and people on your team. And that means that, okay, some past people that are still stuck in a certain loop or still having to learn a certain lesson, they got to get left behind, boo. They got to get left behind. And it's not on purpose necessarily. It's just that, you're heading on to the next level. And you've already learned that. You've already learned what you need to learn back there. Okay, now it's time for you to step forward. So be ready, be prepared, get excited. Okay, divine feminine, I feel like, again, you're so deserving and you're ready. I feel like if you're not like physically ready, you are energetically ready. Like I said, I'm seeing somebody that's just like ready to break free, and God and your angels are about to bless you with that manifestation to be able to break free and be who you're supposed to be. So no more paycheck to paycheck, no more 9 to 5, no more penny pinching, no more being stressed about money, bills, credit, finances, or any of that. God said, I'm ready for you to be able to focus on what we placed you here for, to be focused on your mission. And all of this extra jargon is just holding you down. Okay, so now we're about to take that off of your shoulders and put you where you need to be, so you can hone in on your passions and what you're really supposed to do, and being in that divine feminine energy. Okay, don't mean that there won't be new devils, won't mean that there new levels, new devils. Okay, but you're ready for this new chapter. You've already passed all of that. You're ready for whatever challenges, whatever life has to throw at you next. You're going to be well prepared. Okay, you got a whole team behind you ready to fight with you. Okay, so that is all I had for today's message, Divine Feminine. I hope you gained some clarity from anything that I had to share today. Okay, again, be sure to like this video. All right, subscribe to my channel for more Divine Feminine healing messages, and share these messages with other Divine Feminines who are in healing, so we can help build this soul tribe. And just know that God loves you, and I do too. Okay, and I'll be sure to tap back in with you, beautiful Divine Feminine, soon. All right, peace. Bye.